Greetings, I'm Geofatboy. I make shaving videos and sell shaving supplies. Visit shavenation.com for all your shaving needs. Have a great shave, have a great day. Greetings, gents. I'm Geofatboy for shavenation.com. Kind of interesting, there's a shaving soap I have right here, and it's called Williams Mug Shaving Soap. On the box it says since 1840. Really? 1840, wow, that's a long time. This stuff must be pretty good to be around that long. What's interesting is it recently spiked, like we started selling a bunch of it at Shave Nation. So I looked at it and I thought, huh, interesting that I've never tried this. I never shaved with this soap before. So I looked at the box, I saw since 1840, I thought, gotta give it a try, because if it's been around that long, it's gotta be time tested. A lot of people like it. It's very reasonably priced. It comes in a cool looking blue and white box, just a little cardboard box, nothing fancy. On one side of the box it says, use hot water and a good quality brush for luxurious whisker softening lather. They use the term whisker, you gotta love that. I'm down. Leave skin feeling soft and smooth. And on the other side, does not dry on your face, but leaves skin soft and smooth. So evidently, it leaves the skin soft and smooth. Let's take a look. On one side, it's completely blank, nice and smooth. On the other side, Williams Mug Shaving Soap. There you go, and there's a little picture of a mug engraved on there. Pretty cool looking. I'm not sure if you can see that, but it's there. Take my word for it. I searched all around the shop trying to find the perfect mug for it. I had a little bit of trouble finding a mug where it would fit perfectly in there, but I finally did find one. This is it. It's a plastic unbreakable mug, and it has a ring around the bottom of it. So if you take this soap right here, and you just drop it right into that center of that ring, watch this. If you get right in the middle of the ring and push down on it, that baby locks firmly in place, just like that. It's not going anywhere. You'll be able to lather up, and it's not going to spin around. I can't stand when you're trying to lather and the puck is spinning around in a circle. It's kind of annoying. So we're going to lather up with this, and we're going to see exactly if it does remove the whiskers, if it does leave the skin feeling soft and smooth. Let's give it a try. And what I'll do is, I will shave one side of my face with a safety razor right here, the Merkur 23C. Very nice long handled razor, 3-piece razor, loaded with a feather blade. It's all ready to go. And I'll shave the other side of my face with this Boker Shave Nation straight razor. So we'll see how it works with a straight razor, and we'll see how it works with a safety razor. All right, that being said, let's get to work. Reading the ingredients up towards the top, so more ingredients closer to the top. Sodium tallowate, so it's got tallow, and then it's got glycerin as well. So that means it should be pretty slick. And keep in mind that glycerin soaps, usually you can melt them down into whatever shaving mug or bowl that you have. I have a video that shows how to do that. I'll put a link to it up here. And you should not do that with the tallow-based soaps though. Keep that in mind. Always a smart idea if you're gonna try it. Don't put your whole puck in the microwave and give it a try. Chip off a little piece, put it in there, see what happens. That's your safest way to go about it. Then you're not gonna ruin your whole mug of shaving soap. Just grab my ruler. Let's see the dimensions on this. We have 2 3/8 across the top, and then it is just under an inch thick, about 7/8 of an inch thick. So it's a pretty decent sized puck. You should get quite a few shaves out of it. We'll see how slick and how smooth it is, and if it really does mow down the whiskers like they say. All right, so I'm gonna warm this under hot water. I just put some water in there and slosh it around just to kind of bloom that soap and soften it up a little bit. Just let the water sit on top of the soap. And I'll soak my brush in a cup of hot water. You want to saturate the bristles and then dump out the water. Dump out the bulk of the water from the shaving brush. I'm going to pour out the water from the shaving mug. And we'll just go right in here and see what we can do. See if we can get some lather going. Oh, I'm using the Shave Nation Patriot brush, red, white, and blue Patriot. I'll put a link to that underneath as well. These mugs are okay, but you can tell that it's difficult to go circular without banging against the sides because there's not a lot of room in there. Not like a mug like this, the Shave Nation Artisan Bowl. You can see there's a lot more room inside. You don't bang your brush against the sides when you're lathering up. But you can see that it is creating some decent lather down there. Check it out. Let me add just a little bit more water. You don't want to add too much water You don't want to drown out your lather. Just add a little bit as you go along. It's got a nice scent. It just smells like soap to me. I asked one of the girls here in the shop what she thought it smelled like, and she thought it was a little bit like the citronella, like the Arco or the Derby shave soap. They smell a little bit that way. To me, it just smells like a nice, clean, fresh soap scent. All right, here we go. I'm going to warm my face up and we'll lather up. Got the face nice and warm with some hot water. You can see my cheeks turning red, the blood coming to the surface, and just warm it up a little bit. There we go. You can see nice peaks on the brush, decent amount of lather. Should be able to get a few passes. Not an overwhelming scent. As I said, a clean, fresh, soapy scent. Goes on easily. Covers well. A little bit more water, just to keep it warm. Now the mustache area. And just work it in. I had several days worth of beard growth, so I had some decent whiskers going on, so now a little figure 8 method. The Zen moment of the shave right here. The best part. Work that lather in. All right, let's set that brush down. As with any sharp object, you want to make sure your hands are dry. Let's start on the left side. Merkur 23C, very popular safety razor. Long handle, feels great in the hand. We'll start on the left side, just perpendicular and tilt slightly upward, like so. Cut that sideburn. Oh, I have a feather blade in here, by the way. Feather blade, that's what's in this razor. One of my favorite blades. Considered the sharpest blade out there. You can see it mows right through. No problem removing my beard growth. Excellent. Lots of stubble on there. Let's rinse that off. We'll continue down the chin. Just section the face off, left side first. Flipping the razor over when the one side becomes full. Excellent. Let's do half the mustache. All right, here's the Shave Nation straight razor. 5/8 round point carbon steel. Great razor for beginners and seasoned veterans. Just warmed it up under the hot water. Let's cut the sideburn, stretch the skin a little bit. Very nice. Excellent. As you can see, whether you're using a straight razor, got some good stubble on there, or a safety razor, takes off the beard quickly and easily, the whiskers I should say, the Williams Mug shaving soap. Good stuff. Lots of stubble coming off the blade. All right, mustache area. There you go. Really nice. All right, just a quick rinse off. Oh, very slick. I can feel in between residual lather. It still feels slick even after I rinsed it off. Let's put a little, that must be the glycerin. In between passes, it still felt slick. Must be the glycerin and the tallow working together. Very slippery surface. Figure 8. Oh, I forgot to say it the first time. Clear the runways so we can see those sideburns. Left side. Very nice. Now across the grain. Mustache area. Very nice. It is very slippery, I have to say. Let me just dab a little more on here. All right, against the grain with the straight razor. On the neck area. And now we'll go across. Under the mustache. Straight razor, very easy to scoop underneath the nose. All right, very nice. A final rinse off. Wow, still very slick. Very nice. I can still feel, and they are right. I think they are correct. It says that, what does it say on here? Does not dry on your face, but leaves skin soft and smooth. Pretty nice, I have to say. You can see that I went from a heavy beard growth, either a straight razor or a safety razor. Nice and close, got a nice finish. Now I'm just going to take my Shave Nation alum block, just glide this under the cold water. Excellent finish to the shave. Just glide this all around. If you happen to get any little nicks or anything, this would seal them off. But I'm looking good here. Feels very nice. This tightens up your skin, seals off your skin. Nice finish to the shave. All right, very good. Just let that soak in for about 30 seconds and rinse that off. Pat the face dry. And then apply your favorite aftershave, whatever you normally use. Let's see what we have over here. Here we go. Let's go with this. Captain's Choice 45th Parallel. It's a cherry scent. Cherry is one of my favorite things. I love that scent. Just a few drops in the palm. Activate the ingredients. Slap it on. Cherry. I think it's cherry, bit of almond. Smells great. Nice finish to the shave. All right, there you go. Just wanted to show you that this Williams shave soap, which I had never used before, I'm pretty impressed with it. It's very reasonably priced. As I said, I'll put links underneath to all these products. If you want to pick them up, you can grab them. Just click where it says show more down below. And here's how it looks in the mug. Still in there. Will definitely dry in place and be locked in place. There's no way that's coming out. So you won't have to worry about spinning around. It's kind of irritating when you're trying to brush the lather up and it starts spinning around on you. But that's, you can see it's locked in place. All right, I hope you enjoyed the video. Visit shavenation.com for all your shaving supplies. I'm Geofatboy. Have a great shave. Have a great day.